Here is a map of the United States today, and I'm going to show you a map. It's a step-by-step drawing of the states, and I'm going to do a side-by-side with the current states today. Now, this is Drago art. Drago art takes you through a step-by-step process to drawing the United States of America. And if you notice, the highlighted part is Idaho. Idaho by Drag Art does not go up to the Canadian border. However, in our today's map, it does. Well, I remember the map to the left as being the actual map of the United States. I used to go into work every day. I worked in a collection agency, and I would have to call by time zones. I was in New York on the Eastern time zone. I call Central Time, Mountain Time, Pacific Time, and you couldn't call them before a certain time in the morning, and you couldn't call them past a certain time at night. So I would have to look up the time zones, and then I look Idaho. Idaho, is that central? Is that mountain? And you would eventually know where all the states are. And Idaho, as you see in Drag Art is a company that's online. You can look up this website right now. They take you through a step-by-step drawing of America. And each state, they take you through the states, you draw them, and then you go on to the next state, and it teaches you how to draw America. They just didn't wing it and throw it together. They took step-by-step drawing. And that is exactly how I remember America used to look, and Idaho never went up to the Canadian border. There was, in Washington, there was no Victorian Lake. Back then, I remember the stories of fishermen being washed up off the shore when they'd be fishing, when they'd have those surge waves come in, grab them and rip them out to sea. And today, now, there's a giant lake there. Also, look at there's a face of Montana now. There was no face of Montana previously. So all the states changed somewhat. However, Idaho, that's the big one to me, because Idaho went up to the Canadian border, but now, or excuse me, never went up to the Canadian border, but now does go up to the Canadian border. I looked for arrest. I looked in 1999 if I could find any arrest at the Idaho Canadian border, and I could not find none. I looked 2010, and I could not find none. 2015, no, but once it came up to 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, now you see the arrest at the border. I do believe that something has changed, and I think that it's recently that it has changed. If you remember anything different about Idaho, please do let me know. Thank you. God bless.